All right, you guys, here we're going to construct a congruent segment using a compass and a straight edge. A straight edge is a ruler, you guys, and here's a compass right here. And then we'll also bisect this segment here. So, all right, so let's go ahead and construct segment CD on line L so that segment CD is congruent to segment AB. Okay, so we're going to put well, we'll just do one step at a time here. So the first step is to put point C. Remember, if there's nothing next to the capital letter, this says point. So point C, put point C on line L. So I'll just put a point right there and call it point C. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open our compass with the pointy on A. So here's pointy right here, and here's the pencil-y right here. So I got to take this over here and line up the point right here, and then put pencil on B, and then we're going to make an arc. Okay, so I got to flip mine up, so patience with me as I flip this over. And then I got to open this up so the pencil is right on A. So let me get that right there. So I got to close it just a little bit so it's nice and perfect right there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead. It says make an arc, so let's go ahead and make this arc right there. Okay, let me move this out of the way. So we made that arc right there, and then the next thing we're going to do is put point on C, okay, the pointy on C, and with the same compass opening. It has to be the same opening, so you can't close it up, so it's got to be the exact same opening. And then we're going to make this arc right here, okay, right through there. Okay, there that is right there. Let me move that out of the way so we can see the next thing. So now we're going to the arc on L. So this arc on L is our point D. So point D right there. We'll go ahead and put a point and call it D. And now we've just created segment CD has the exact same length, so it's going to be congruent to segment AB. Okay, all right, let's do the perpendicular bisector. So here's the perpendicular bisector here. All right, so we're going to construct the perpendicular bisector of segment AB. Now if you're doing this on your notes, make sure you write the segment way down below, you know, several inches below, because we're going to need this space on top and on bottom. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is with our compass has to be over half the length of A to B. We're going to put the point on A and an arc in the middle. So let's put the point on A, and I'm going to flip this around here. Okay, so it has to be, you know, if this is, say like this is the half the length, it has to be over half the length. So I'm going to make it, you know, like right there-ish. Okay, and then it says put the point on A, so the point is over there on A, yeah, right about there. And then we're going to make an arc in the middle, above and below the line. So I'm just going to put an arc up here, and let me go a little bit more. Okay, so above the line, so I'll drag it right there, and then we're going to do it down here below the line right there. Okay, and then we got to keep that compass opening, and it has to go, I mean, don't cut the arc off to right there and only do that part, because what we're going to do is flip it around, and so there that is right there. And with the same compass opening, we're going to do the same thing from B. Okay, so I'm going to put the pointy over here on B, and then these arcs have to be, so they have to cross. So we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to arc it down here, okay, and then take it up here and do the same right there. Okay, so and then so where those arcs intersect right there, we're going to go ahead and let me move this out of the way. So with our straight edge, we're going to connect the intersecting arcs. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my ruler. It's hard for me to do this on this program right here. I do have a ruler, but it sure takes an extra lot of time. So what I do in my class is I just pick up a yardstick, and then I put the yardstick so it's right there, and then I just take my pen and just mark it straight down right there. So it just has to go right straight down to where those arcs intersect right there. And then what happens is it makes the perpendicular bisector. It makes a nice right angle, and it bisects this segment right here. All right, okay, and then I have a worksheet for you guys when you're in my class. Take care.